Oh my god, there's a ghost!
I've never been more turned on and excited.
KFC has never looked more delicious
Yes.
than
Oh,
in
boy.
animated form. Mads is the main character for this. Congratulations, because you're the one who wanted to simp. What?
I just
Happy-
thought we could make a timely post with holidays happening.
Happy Valentine's
I'll upload
Day.
it by midnight.
That I need.
You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the windows of your modest student apartment. Oh no, we're students. Of course we're students. We're gonna have sex with our teacher.
I hope we're college students.
Middle school.
Please.
The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Okay. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary time and sleep in. Smack that clock up and down, or throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever.
Smack that clock.
That was
You don't have time powers in this game, Mads, so remember, your choices matter.
consequences.
Wait, I only get one chance.
Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning.
What a fucking name.
UCSAL.
Man,
Uxel?
not even an acronym. Could've did better. Your mind begins to wander.
Like that poster of a chicken. Look at that.
Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? And time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future.
I need to take this seriously. This is culinary school we're talking about. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. I'm a serious student, you guys.
You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth, brushed, hair, combed, pits, deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Monkey,
Is
my cat is licking my books that I have on my desk.
Mm.
And it's Monkey,
They're
the
tasty.
not weird one.
Knowledge.
No. It's not even good knowledge, it's the Orange series, the manga. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing
I
in the
wasn't ready for
quad-
the nom nom noise.
Nom, nom, nom. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. What's this button do? What's this button do? Huh. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
She's so cute.
Who wants to play Miriam? Caleb, you
All
are
right.
Miriam.
Good morning, Mads. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Actually, I'm...
Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous.
Look at that power pose. What's the...
Nobody's gonna knock her over for sure.
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
She's crying.
Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard.
Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous, the 3-day only semesters. 3-day only semester. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
This is in the same universe as Ace Attorney. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. That's
Oh no.
okay. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief?
Let's change the subject to give her
We're
some
not-
relief.
We're not really friends. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting.
No, I want time powers. I want to go back.
Oh no, it's like Fallout 4. You're
Miriam,
not.
I'm
It's
sorry.
gonna give you an option of what to say, and then when it's just gonna be
That's
something way off.
But I'm just staying anxious forever.
All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who enrolled at this school. No shot, the colonel's a student
Maybe he's a foreign exchange student.
from America.
Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets?
Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student.
Is that really his first name?
They say he has powers. He had them ever since he was born. From an egg.
An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous.
She's still crying.
She is. But that thing about having powers, it could line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile.
You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreaming. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She get anything she wants, and she knows it.
Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. I thought she said chicken shit. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave Mads' shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
Oh god, it's giving Galinda.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants
Oh
are
my
so
God.
tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van. Oh no. Who wants to play a JoJo character? I'm giving this to
I guess.
Caleb. Caleb is
You
the most
rang,
JoJo
rang.
out of all of us.
You rang.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious and attractive.
I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge.
Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers.
Why'd KFC make such a very thick anime girl?
I know her thighs are. Like, they're poking out of the obscuring name. Can't get rid of it.
So, her tights have drumsticks on them?
Yep.
Yep.
And,
And you can see right here where they're fighting for their life.
If she flexes, it's over.
Okay,
Oh.
that's Mads. As you approach the door,
Okay.
you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
Yeah, do that. Do that, man.
Yeah, do that, Mads.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick. I love you.
Credits.
I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down.
Hi, Pop. I'm Mads. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. This could be a wild upload.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Who the fuck is this?
If that's like the CEO. Oh my god!
A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable.
I love him!
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of Uskal.
Uskal? Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of
This
nowhere.
is absolutely super unsanitary, but it's so cute.
Not if they wash their hands. Pause. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. KFC employees watched 3 episodes of an anime and were like, we can make a game.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then he walks. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. There's nothing I want more than for him to never talk, honestly. Maybe he's just that guy.
It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. What voice does the Colonel get? It can't be Hillbilly, because my first thought is, please call me the Colonel. But no. What would it be? How do you do the voice of Leonardo DiCaprio from Django?
Yeah, it's gotta be Southern.
God, how do we do this? We need to do this right!
I'm just thinking Friend's voice.
Essentially. In that case, you do it.
Alright. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow, and you feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. I'm Googling why KFC made this game. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweat-a-Lot.
Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet bits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
I would die. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults?
You take a moment. You have to take a moment to clean yourself.
I guess I do.
It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot.
If you had daydreamed, you'd be ruined.
God.
There's no room in your life to think about the future and what you love. Professor Dog
Not when I sweat this much, I guess.
Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. No dating. Purely lust.
But Professor...
Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle, and you will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. I forgot that KFC gives you a spork.
Mm-hmm.
Just then, just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Maybe take attendance before you go on a speech, Professor.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone has a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it in here on time, rolling halfway across the hall in his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles was referencing, who appeared to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal.
That's right, Clink.
Best character. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
No.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you'll definitely need a multivitamin. Vitamin? You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack.
I feel like it has to be a chicken snack, because otherwise what are we doing here?
Chicken is our specialty.
That is true. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide and he locks onto it. His favorite.
Aww.
Well, it is me. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously.
Sanitary.
Hey, if you don't wash your hands before cooking, it wasn't going to be sanitary in the first place. KFC standards. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. And as everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Oh,
Hey, Mads, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
2 good options, but which will you choose? To sit by your best friend, or to sit by Colonel Sanders?
I can't abandon my best friend.
Simp.
I gotta sit with my best friend.
You move to take a seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad that you have. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime.
It's like an hour and
I
a
don't
half.
I don't think any of the people here are human.
They can't be. It's impossible.
So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. I honestly, if it didn't cost like $20, I was gonna get Dream Daddy. Then I googled dating games that were funny, and this is ranked number 1.
I can see why.
Was Namco high on that list?
If I can remember, it was, I think, close to this one was Dream Daddy, and something where you play as a bird that's dating other birds.
Oh.
I was like, but that was considered a weird one, and I was like, what's weird about it? Besides the obvious. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Yay, a quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely. Looking at you, Pop.
Yeah, fuck you, Pop. That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to...
Oh,
Forest
God,
is to
okay.
tree as chicken is to...
Feather, I guess?
feather. I mean, it has to be feather because that's the only thing related to chicken, really. But like, it's in the opposite direction. It should be feather is to chicken. Wait, no. You're right. Feather. Sorry.
No, it's set up really weird.
No, it's not. A forest has trees, a chicken has feathers.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Man,
For some reason, I thought
fool.
tree first there.
A forest is the tree as chicken is the night vision goggles. That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
Obviously, the answer is a spork, but I so badly want to say a comically oversized fork.
It's obviously a comically oversized fork, so that I can use it with my big, meaty arms. I'm saying this
Okay.
as that guy.
Okay,
As
go
Van
ahead.
Van the Man.
Van, the man. So which one would you like
Unfortunately,
to
it
choose?
has to be a spork.
Yeah, the right answer is obviously spork.
Yeah,
the
so the right
superior,
answer is not always the correct answer. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart?
Camel meat.
Wild. A pancake that looks like a silly face? How cute. It feels like it should be the first one. Just based on what our best friend was saying at the very beginning.
Yeah, but I would get rid of those last 5 words.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my sponsorship, but have you tried your favorite KFC? It's 90% salt. I've never had to open a pack of salt for fucking KFC.
Mm-mm. A pancake that looks like a silly face truly seems like a very good answer, but we should go with the first one.
That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy?
He's a talking dot that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy.
That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5.
Yeah,
Wow.
boy.
To be honest, did you cheat?
Yes.
You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
Well,
Even I only got 4 out of 5.
I know we just met, but I have to confess.
oh my god, what?
I think you have a beautiful brain.
Hot
Oh,
diggity mads. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. He's a major colonel. And in that case.
So, Colonel Sanders probably values culinary expertise. So if you want to seduce him, you need to be good at cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch.
That is
Already?
Hey, 3 days.
That's fair.
Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. Oh my god. I've tried to get into a KFC dining room and it's rough. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, I have your attention.
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers. But I...
Shh.
Lunch. 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 She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell.
Screenshot? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its content glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
Honestly, Sin.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. You got him.
Got him! Screenshot. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at that face!
Is this please get that face.
You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just, like, writing in my diary. I'm not gonna lie. If this, in like an hour in, just turns to porn, I'm going to be not as
There's-
shocked as I would think.
You know what? Yeah.
I'd be like, huh.
Like, the odds are low. Like, there's no way KFC would commission pornographic images of their mascot, who is based on a real-life person.
But anything is possible on Steam.
The odds aren't zero.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look how they drew Ashley, for God's sake.
Yeah, they did give her a boob window in the shape of a heart.
Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of true gentlemen could fry chicken so tender.
We have to kill him.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Look
my
at that!
God,
Look
right
at
with
it!
some love.
She's gonna poke someone's eye out! You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. And Mads will lose him because they chose their friend.
I'm not abandoning my friend.
Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one
nope.
bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face and he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
My hair!
Super.
It's erect! Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Drumsticks are the best chicken that they have at KFC.
They are.
Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Or swim towards the light.
Well, he really liked being smart. So I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm gonna try to identify the flavors.
Another thing that I would think would be awesome is if he was just a straight up villain by the end. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor.
Salt? Maybe.
For sure.
Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else.
Something dark. Something spicy. You dig
dear.
deeper. Deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it.
Could it be
This, I mean, there's so many bad things that could be.
This is a South Park episode for sure.
he really did it? How bold! How adventurous to use.
You try to go eat. I'm not getting that sponsorship.
Not for this one.
Damn. Zaxby's, where you at? You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revolution alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one notices that you have traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
Yes, chef. What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
Where did he get a staff from?
I've had it the whole time.
This is my next D&D character.
This was given to me by God.
It's just you and me here talking, and I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
I feel like I've made a misstep. Look at that face.
Oh. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
I think it does. I would like to stop.
Like Warren. Where Warren?
No! You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You could feel his warm breath as he whispers,
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
I'm going to put a bleep in every time though.
Yes, please.
Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, not even sure where you get some of you. I know.
I can even think of a few places.
And
Just think about how you hold a drumstick.
and definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now your 2 ingredients. Whoa, it wasn't. Crazy. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. He was right next to me. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
I wonder if there's an ending where you discover all of the ingredients and you cook it better than he does. In the process, ousting him from his chicken restaurant empire, mirroring the real-life tale of Colonel Sanders when his restaurant was bought out by a larger corporation and he was kicked out of the board.
There is a secret achievement, a secret ending in this game.
Oh my god.
No.
I can't wait.
God, this guy's gonna
Oh.
You're literally following me everywhere.
It's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings, think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality tool. What's your personality?
Neg him.
Your strength, your mind, or your thoughtfulness?
I'm gonna say be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food.
Now you've
course
got his
you did.
attention.
The flavors were complex but comforting. And the interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Mads.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
You haven't even tasted any of my food.
We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. I only
want
eat
to
fried chicken.
Sometimes biscuits, sometimes mashed potatoes, sometimes all
Maybe.
together.
Maybe if I'm really feeling wild, macaroni and cheese or coleslaw.
God, I'm
can't
gonna
believe
order. The sucky part is I'm gonna order KFC after this, and it's
Mhm.
not gonna be good.
Yeah. It's probably too late in the evening for me to order KFC for myself, but I might get it for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah. You
Just
step-
think about this.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
That's how you get a secret ingredient.
You're not going to blow anything. It's unsanitary.
That's my job.
Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. She makes tiny food? That's great.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
You're with me.
Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear.
Fuck you, Miriam.
Yeah, fuck you.
Miriam, I'm sorry. Want to be my partner?
You didn't even get a choice.
I know.
This is the life of being a simp.
Sure, mads. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Miriam, no. Oh god. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzzz.
Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
Oh,
I
it
think-
has to be Clink.
Yeah, I was just about to say it has to be Clank.
Yeah, like Pop is
Pop is a child.
creepy.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clink today.
Imagine this is the kind of friend you have. You're like, I'm sorry, you're her partner.
So you're not gonna be with me, but you get to choose who I'm with?
Yes.
I suppose you know best, mans.
With your
It's the least I could
anxiety,
do.
you can't figure out your own life. But I also don't want to deal with that shit.
I was gonna be with both of them.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly
Pop needs to
excited
go
to have some
home.
attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp, warp, warp.
He's gyrating.
Oh no.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. The dude clearly has a face.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. He's hard.
Hell yeah, Miriam. You go. Looks like you two will be fine.
I can only be with robots.
Robots are children, so I went with the robots. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps.
Fried
No,
chicken.
no chef is an island. It takes 2 flint to make a fire. You get the idea.
Fine. Fried chicken and mashed
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potato and gravy.
I mean, obviously we have to do mashed potatoes.
Yeah, the right answer is mashed potatoes. But
Is it the correct
I mean,
answer?
imagine like pairing fried chicken with steak tartare.
Turf and turf.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes.
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away.
I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please.
I'm like gently going for it and like grabbing Mads's arm as they're about to turn.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
And I say that looking directly.
Directly at the potatoes.
Yeah.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does anyone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep my finger off. What? You better keep your fingers out of my man. I said what I said.
Did someone call for me? I like fingers.
Ah, no, jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Mads' dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? Look at that face.
He's crying.
I only know how to make star-shaped cookies, Ashley.
Colonel Sanders returns arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old
What is this background music? Are we gonna fight?
Hell yeah.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looks like Mads was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders. Maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
This makes me kind of want to watch JoJo. I've only ever seen like the first arc.
Yeah.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creation worthy of admiration. Those are words. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Rude.
Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like my thighs and your drumstick. It just makes sense.
Sorry. I just keep going back to fucking this imagery of being in space and just going deep, deep, deeper.
Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And she has something that
A
will
lot
help
going
her.
for her.
She's got a,
Yes.
she's got
She has certain assets.
Ashley's really going at you hard.
God.
You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunks in your time of need, and turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back.
I think we have enough reputation with Colonel Sanders that he would be a gentleman and punch Ashley in the face.
I don't think he would punch her in the face. You know what? Let's try it.
Diplomatically.
Let's see.
Which one?
We gotta take chances. Let's go with the Colonel. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
My god, we sound like such a pick-me. We're both pick-me's, which means our fight is legendary.
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Maz as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Maz's natural talent or their loyalty.
Oh. Being defended
Nice,
What the fuck?
Sorry, nice use of gender-neutral pronouns to imply that
Oh, yeah.
Colonel Sanders is bisexual.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Bisexual icon.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. That's how KFC's Colonel Sanders is canonically bi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we're getting KFC.
Sometimes, for a balanced palate, you need both chicken and coleslaw.
And we won't say which is which.
It's like,
It should be fairly clear what I mean.
you're absolutely right.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor, it's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps as you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I don't like it when my mashed potatoes are 100% crushed up.
You like a little bit of chunky?
I like it chunky. Because I chew everything, no matter what, so it's better for... I'm just like, yummy.
I like them big. Oh,
Oh,
I know just what to do. Sorry, just...
get him! Clip it. That's good.
It's a song.
Well,
Yeah.
guess what? Our Discord allows for opening sounds, and I'm going to put it in. Our first
Uh-oh.
one is Caleb. I like them big.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potato. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
I want to meet.
Go on.
I want to meet whoever's idea this was. Like someone at the KFC creative team. It's like, hey, what if we made an advertisement that was a dating simulator?
I want to meet the writers. I want to know if like
Yeah,
they intended all those innuendos or if they just
I
how did they get it cleared?
want to see how many people downloaded this game.
It has to be
It
the
was-
most downloaded game of all time. I mean, it's free.
It was made in what 2019, so it's had like a good 5-6 years out there.
Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you.
Oh
You
God, not a
reach out
spork.
and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops.
Here, let me get it for you.
Your, your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes
Ashley, get the fuck out of here!
and left a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting something against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Oh my god.
I was so.
Van,
was so-
do something! Do something! What is happening?
I was so worried that it would like cut to her having like the white mashed potatoes all over her face.
I was so expecting it. I was like, this will be crazy.
Like, as bad as that will be, I do worry about like what it would look like for gravy to be running down her face as well.
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potato and
Oh,
gravy
no.
and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Mads. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'll both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh no, it fell on his crotch.
Oh no. It fell into the boob window.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'll get it all.
Can I have potato's face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Ooh,
On an
Ooh.
axe?
hell yeah.
Ooh, it's octopus. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, placed on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. I'd eat that.
The thing about this game is KFC's obviously gonna win no matter what, but like I feel like we're gonna see a lot of art of other types of food that are just gonna be way better than KFC. Such as this. I want that so bad. You ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about the dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. May have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
No.
I, think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him!
He's dead!
He's the ghost! He's the ghost!
Everyone step back. Do not take another bite.
Can Van be charged with murder?
I don't think so.
Did Pop eat it?
He's dead
When
now.
you look back at the plate and the rest of it is gone, you notice that the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
He's not human.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison. You have to get Sprinkle's face.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It appears that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite of obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
You don't.
Oh, hello! I have just turned into a ghost over here. Woo. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. His death? 13th Reason
Yeah.
Why, Season 2.
All this nonsense.
I think I need a hug.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
Whoa, what? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room, and at night the school building is taking on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him.
Oh my god. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Mads?
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there!
God damn it, Van.
There's something I need to tell you first.
Ah, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey! No, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
We saw it.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Excuse me?
The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero!
Oh my god.
It is I, Mr. Spark.
I didn't think there'd actually be something.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid of me, cause I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence?
But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do?
Oh my god! I'm gonna attack!
Ha! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love.
Yeah, I guess.
Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork
You've
Monster
never
goes
known
on the
love.
attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage.
Oh no, my clothes.
What do we do?
I guess let's attack again?
You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love.
Yeah.
Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself.
What
They
is
grow
happening?
larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
I'm
Go on.
so curious. Let's defend.
This is your Final Fantasy X coming into play. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation.
Yeah.
You hold your head between your
Oh my
hands and
God.
mutter,
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack.
Oh my god, how
If
much
you-
HP do I have?
If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
Well, then let's fucking attack. Let's take this thing out before it gets me.
You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
I was wondering where he went.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Like,
No.
like the Legend of Zelda. Oh!
Pot pie power pinch.
Oh my god.
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated.
You saved me.
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy and finish him, or spare the wretched beast.
Spare this wretched beast.
You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath.
Be gone, beast. And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I won't be back like you said. This shit's scary. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. A book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it was Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh! The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him,
I'm
but you
sorry.
don't... Imagine we just didn't clean up. We're like, oh, don't look at my room! You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly.
Good night, my colonel.
Ugh. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some
No.
reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Everybody's there.